Blanton Creaky will kick it away to Maurice Trowell to get our game underway on Raycom Sports, celebrating 35 years of broadcasting ACC football. Just beyond the 20, maybe to the 22 for Trowell. 4 receivers to choose from. Finley goes over the middle. That is short of the first down marker to the 29. They got 5 yards, but it's 4th down for NC State. Cunningham, the redshirt freshman from Montgomery, Alabama, on 2nd down from the pocket. The pass is complete. NC State side of the 50. Des Fitzpatrick diving for the first down, and he might have got it there at the 45.
This is an aggressive NC State defense, already bluffing some pressure right in here.
NC State is 2nd in the conference against the run. This one is going to go down inside the 30. It's Cunningham, spins his way near the 26-yard line.
Huxtable, the defensive coordinator for NC State, to say, well, what do you do with the 2 different quarterbacks? Pass, the big, tall passer, Cunningham, the runner. He says, we'll have to have a game plan for both.
15 yards on that rush. Smith is the back to the right of Cunningham. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. This is Smith. He's got a hole inside the 20 and down to the 15. It's another first down for the Cardinals, and 11 yards right had the tackle. And that came in a loss against Wake Forest. Cunningham, minimal gain, right into the arms of Isaiah Moore.
Just got to step into that hole. That's what you call fitting the run proper. Cunningham gives him an opportunity because he can run with the football.
This is Cunningham. Dumps it off over the middle near the 15. Catch is made. That was Wilson who came out of the backfield, and Pratt made the tackle for NC State and 2 yards. For his career, that long of 48 came in the game last year at NC State against the Pack. From 32 yards away, and Louisville is on the board. First 3 points resulting from their opening drive of the football game. Shortened to 3rd and 2 after the penalty against Louisville. Quick drop, quick throw. First down yardage to the 38 or 9. Kelvin Harmon made the catch. They got 6 yards.
The Harmon catch extended the drive, allowed them to get in some of their tempo.
On the 5 receiver set, just short of midfield, and it is complete.
Kind of check their future at the door and try to help get their kids ready to play. They just want their kids to play at the highest level these last 2 weeks. Send these seniors, 11 seniors, out with a good feel.
Finley lets it fly inside the 40 for a first down.
6 men in the box right now. You see right here, that's what you like to try to run against.
35th career start for Ryan Finley. That pass near the 25-yard line. Thayer Thomas at the 25. 1st and 10 for NC State. Finley to his right, has a step for his receiver to the end zone, and it's a touchdown to Kelvin Harmon.
1-on-1 matchup, a little double move by Harmon, slant and go, and Harmon gets on top. The ball a little bit underthrown, but you saw in the opening package, Harmon will go get the football. Dynamic runner with the football.
Handoff. First down, Colin Wilson. This facility opening up in 1998. On 3rd down, Cunningham flushed out of the pocket, makes a cut at the 40, but they double back on him and drop him at the 40, a loss of 1.
29 is going to make a key play here. They force him out of the pocket. Now, this is where I talked about your rush has to be contained. Excellent job by Jermaine.
Previous attempt. Finley rolls the pocket. Dumps it off. It is complete. Our 1st and 10 line brought to you by Dish. Switch to Dish to get every major Division I college football game. A lot of good ones on this Saturday afternoon, especially in the ACC. Ricky Person has nowhere to go. He is fenced in by the Louisville defense play.
Well, Cabin does a good job on the outside. See him set the edge, number 53. Amonte Cabin does a great job of taking away that run to the outside. Looks like they're going to drop 8 into coverage.
5 receiver set for Finley. On 3rd down. Stable pocket. Incomplete at the 40. And taking the snap is Atwell. Atwell looking to throw, but then he gets dropped just beyond the 15-yard line.
Does an excellent job of getting the ball to the guy that's open. There's something to be said for that as a quarterback.
Gillaspie stopped at the line. He lost yardage, lost 1.
It's NC State run attack. fighting off blocks, getting off blocks, and finding a way. Etheridge makes
Use one of them here.
Louisville up tight, trying to take away that quick, easy throw.
Inside the 40, that's first down yardage. It is Kelvin Harmon, and they convert on third down.
They're having to defend the run.
They give it back to Finley. Open man at the 10, a twisting attempt and catch.
He's wide open, it's a walk-in touchdown. How about Gillaspie? Does he get the ball out of his hands before his knee touched the ground? But Autenreith stumbles and makes a circus catch.
Finley, who threw for 374 yards against Wake last week, has to dance out of the pocket on the run into the end zone. Incomplete and nearly intercepted, looking for Thayer Thomas in the end zone, but it falls incomplete from Finley. This will be a 23-yard attempt from Christopher Dunn. And the field goal is good for Dunn to take a 10-3 lead.
Dynamic duo at running back, Quadre Olison and Darren Hall, both closing that 1,000-yard barrier. Olison only over 1,000.
Cunningham's pass is caught up to the 35. Goes Mickey Crum for a first down. 0-7 in conference play and 2-3 here at Cardinal Stadium. Cunningham hits the eject button up past midfield. NC State side of the 50 down to the 45. Moore made the tackle.
To the table, and it's something these Louisville fans have seen over the years with Lamar Jackson. He looks a little bit like Lamar Jackson's ability to make people miss. Tallahassee to take on Willie Taggart's Seminoles.
This is the Cardinals running up the middle. It's Hall. Hall, they drag him down inside the 15. Hassan Hall, the freshman.
About the excitement of Hall and his ability to step on the accelerator, found the crease. And boy, get him down any way you can. To a decent field goal opportunity.
3rd and 29. Don't say that very often.
Screen.
Safety valve screen pass. They've got some room for Hall. They got a big chunk, Dave. Not enough for the first down, but they did get inside the 20. 14 yards on the play. Had one blocked against Syracuse's only miss. This from 36 yards away, and it is no good. Christopher Dunn here in the second quarter. TD pass from Finley came in the first to Kelvin Harmon. This is Ricky Person, first down yardage. 6 yards for Person, first down NC State. 3rd and 2 for the Pack, and Ryan Finley going to try to get it on the ground. Ricky Person up close to the 48-yard line. That is a first down for NC State.
And to find that easy throw, he's got soft corners both at the top and the bottom. He takes advantage of it.
Looking left all the way inside the 45 and more. Down to the 40. Emeka Imezi.
Soft corner, that means a guy playing off that's going to backpedal out. He's not uptight, playing bump and run or has safety help. Off corner at the bottom, soft corner down at the bottom.
Finley's pass near the 22-yard line. It is caught for a first down. Thayer Thomas, they'll mark him at the 23. That's the 3rd time he's done that in his NC State career. This pass complete at the 10. Move made inside the 5. Emeka Imezi. Yards.
Well, Russ Yeast playing off. It's a good throw by Finley.
2nd and goal for the Pack. Finley hands it off into the end zone, and Gillaspie gets the work done from a yard away. Touchdown, NC State.
You know what? We need to be able to come off the ball, push us in the end zone. Excellent job, Gillaspie finding the crease in there. Good job of coming off the ball and reestablishing the line of scrimmage in the end zone. Got a good push on that side. Gillaspie found it and shoved it in. That's a big-bodied running back. It's not, you're not going to get down.
Once again, the Clemson Tigers have already secured their 4th straight trip to the ACC Championship game in Charlotte December 1st. If the Panthers win today, they will join the Tigers in the Queen City and Bank of America Stadium in that title game. 9 rushes for 53 yards for Cunningham, looking to throw in this instance. Sends it out on the edge. This is Hall, cut at the 50. Down close to the 40-yard line, officially marked at the 42 for Hassan Hall. First down for the 42. Cunningham buying some time. Runs out of time and runs out of the pocket. Down to the 32-yard line, but not enough time on the clock.
NC State's willing to let him do that. He's got to get the ball out of his hands to give them an opportunity to get a field goal. He needed about 10 more yards for a legitimate field goal opportunity.
By NC State, 17 straight points by the Wolfpack. As we start the second half, this is Yeast. Racing up past the 20. The ball comes out at the 21. Fumble by East on the return at the 21-yard line.
Look at this now. East coming up the field. Big hit right there.
Tanner Engel made the hit. 0 for 4 on third down of the game for the Cardinals. Cunningham decides to take off and can't get out of the pocket. And did he lose the football? NC State says it hasn't, and they do. The officials concur, and the ball to the Wolfpack. They will run it with Gillaspie. Gillaspie breaking through the line and into the end zone for NC State. Reggie Gillaspie, second TD run of the game.
Like Drinkwitz, they count the box. There's 6 in the box. They've got enough people to get a hat on a hat. And Gillaspie, the 235-pounder, coming downhill
for 60 yards, and they have not converted a third down of the game. 0 for 5. Sheds one tackler. Throws a short hop pass near the 30 to Des Fitzpatrick, incomplete. Narduzzi trying to represent the Coastal Division in that ACC championship game December 1st. Toss it back to Finley. He lets it go over the middle. Midfield and caught. 45-yard line and more. Jacoby Myers running down to the 40-yard line. 28 yards on the pass from Ryan Finley.
Back special, meaning you hand off, now throw it back to the quarterback and let him throw. But a good, quick decision because Avery's right in his face. How about this throw by Finley in the middle?
They're doing the razzle-gadget again, Dave, and this one is much less successful near midfield. 5 of 8 on third down in the game for NC State from the 48 of Louisville. Finley moving left and throwing. Finley's pass near the 29-yard line. It looked like the receiver went out of bounds and then came back in to make the catch. There's a flag on the play, and that's Myers who hauled it in.
To get off the field after NC State crossed the midfield stripe.
This is Burns, wants that fair catch and now gets away from it. Big high bounce at the 6. And a couple more bounces before NC State downs it inside the 1-yard line. 47-yard punt. From his own end zone, Juwan pass, the sophomore from Columbus, Georgia. In traffic, ball deflected and incomplete. Talented production crew here in Louisville, Kentucky. 1 week to go in our regular season. Racing through the line and inside the 20 to the 15 is Reggie Gillaspie.
Feel at halftime we need to get our run game going, and they have certainly done that. Excellent job. And Gillaspie, and part of that is getting up to the second level and getting the linebackers blocked.
This pass down to the 5 after a 26-yard run by Gillaspie to the end zone and running in Imezi as he broke a couple of tackles. Got away from Rajay Burns, and Imezi rolls into the house for NC State.
To the outside, and Imezi just going to step out of number 4's tackle, or number 10 tackle. Burns, and then Smith comes in and misses the tackle as well. They're a big part of NC State moving forward.
9 carries for 32 yards per person. Finley, a confident throw up past the 45, and the catch made by Jacoby Myers.
Finley here, watch the defensive back try to undercut the throw, but Finley puts the ball out in front where he can't get it.
Third catch from Jacoby Myers today as Finley's pass was right on target. This is Gillaspie down to about the 41-yard line on the rush.
Have a D lineman coming at you, the timing and everything. So he says he tries to be where he needs to be fast when it comes out in his connection between him and Ryan Finley.
And there goes Myers again down to the 6-yard line.
1,000 yards. Finley now up over 700 yards receiving himself. And again, the deep crossing route. Finley, what describes this guy? And he just says the guy's reliable.
Finley's pass caught to the end zone, touchdown. Gillaspie adjusting to the football just a little bit low, makes the catch, and Gillaspie has his 3rd touchdown of the game, 2 rushing, and now this one receiving from Finley.
It's has been ineffective here in the second half. It's allowed NC State to get on the field a lot more offensively, and now you're seeing the ability to...
And they take a 35-point lead into the 4th quarter, and they are driving the football. This is Ryan Finley around the corner and out of bounds inside the 30 for Ryan Finley down to the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the run. The day for Reggie Gillaspie had been shut out the last 2 games. He's got 3 TDs in this one and 2 rushing. This is Harmon creating space inside the 5. Kelvin Harmon.
Ambassador of the corner. Excellent throw right over the top. So we talked about Harmon's ability to go get the football.
6 catches on the game for Harmon. Got 23 yards on that previous play. First and goal. Over the middle. And the catch made for a touchdown. Jacoby Myers on the quick hit. And the Wolfpack living in the end zone in the second half. 3 yards on the connection.
Place Myers can make the catch low into the inside. And how about the hands of Jacoby Myers?
Syracuse went undefeated at home this year for only the 4th time in school history. This pass near the 50 is caught.
Smith is the young corner, the freshman out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that just doesn't get to the ball. And Dawkins is able to reel it in. Pretty good throw. Best throw of the game for
Ohio. First and 10 for the 45. Cunningham kept it. He's got room to run inside the 30. Makes his way inside the 25-yard line, marked out at the 24 and forced out.
Out of the back end of this, but zone read reads it, pulls it down. It's man coverage in the secondary. So once he breaks contain, there's nobody.
Trying to finish strong, although NC State appears to be just too much today as they come up with a big defensive play at the 25.
Ibrahim Kurhante makes the play. Good job coming off the Enzo Ward and the staff that's here is trying to make that happen.
Third down, running to the end zone, and Cunningham takes it in for a touchdown. Cardinals in the end zone for the first time today.
Run the option from the shotgun, little fake to the outside, and then Cunningham with a great speed. Once he gets coming downhill, families are affected just like the kids are getting ready to play the game. So. We just hope the best for all the people that are attached to Louisville and certainly the coaching staff. Which
again, this situation is very different. The kids were looking for a change. They wanted it, and it was time for a change, and it actually happened.
Bodine on the run for NC State.
Never getting rhythm offensively.
7th time this season that Finley has thrown for 300 or more yards. His backup McKay on the run to the 25. And the catch made, Kelvin Harmon.
The ball over a Louisville defender here. Harmon going to stay alive with his quarterback. He's going to get that left foot down. In a high-scoring overtime affair.
McKay getting away. He's got room. McKay scampering inside the 5 and slides down near the 3.
Elusive than Ryan Finley. They love his arm. Just obviously Green has not played very much and really had Thayer Thomas open for a touchdown.
26 of 36 and 316 yards passing and a career-high 4 TD passes for Finley. McKay with the pitch. They're going wide. They're going in the end zone. Brady Bodine, touchdown, NC State.
Realized that Louisville was outmanned to the right, to the offensive right, went to the option play.
Been a struggle today for the Cardinals. Pass complete up to the 15.
North Carolina State during the year, but did a nice job in the second half of getting that going.
It's a big run for Louisville. Smith, second level, past the 30-yard line.
Boy, that's a game that you'd love to see, wouldn't you, right now? Be able to see them play West Virginia.
Jeremy Smith, another big run for Smith. And that is inside the 40 of NC State as Engel forced him out.
Sets the matchup up with Oklahoma next weekend in Morgantown for a chance to represent in one side of the Big 12 championship game. But NC State and West Virginia would have been a heck of a matchup. But the only question will be is what is his top end speed?
Louisville continues to rush the ball effectively, and that's Wilson.
Players in for NC State defensively, but give credit to Louisville. They're blocking them, and good job of running the football.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. They do get the snap away, trying to go to the end zone, and they come up just short. Kind of the way the day went for the Louisville Cardinals. Dave Doran and the Wolfpack get the victory, their 7th of the season. And they win this one big, 52-10 on the road at Louisville.